Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sam this guy bringing you another toy unboxing. Today we are going to unbox the Metal Build Burning Gundam, or in the Japanese version, the Metal Build God Gundam from Bandai Namco. So I got this straight from the P Bandai, or I think the Tamashi web shop. I'm not sure. So I got it from there, and I got this one delivered a few days ago. So I know that the Metal Build Burning Gundam is already in the market for quite some time now, but yeah, I just got this. I'm not sure why it was delayed by, I think, a few months. So yeah, anyway, I got this. Really excited to check out this figure. So this is the brown shipping box from the uh, premium Bandai. So this is a sign that this figure is a P Bandai exclusive. So yeah, and a disclaimer. I actually already opened the box. I need to, because I need to make sure that there are no damage, because I bought this straight from the Tamashi webshop store. And yeah, I think one of the rules is that you have to do a um, you have to inspect the figure. You have to send them a video. If there are any issues, just forward your document to them, and they may have it replaced or replace the parts that have an issue with your specific figure. So yeah, without further ado, let's unbox our figure. This is just a normal brown box. Nothing to see here besides the Burning Gundam, the premium Bandai logo right here, and definitely the Bandai logo down here, tamashinations. And yeah, let's unbox the figure. I just had a quick peek. I haven't really checked it. I just inspect for some issues or potential issues with the figure. And yeah, I think I don't have any issues with this figure. As you can see, this one is already open. This is the front of the box. It says right here, Metal Build. And I think this is the kanji thing for the Burning Gundam or God Gundam, not sure. But basically, this is the Burning Gundam or God Gundam from the G Gundam series, the Mobile Fighter G Gundam. It's a great show. It's about a they call this the Gundam. There are Gundams in this show that have special powers, and I'm sure it's basically a Dragon Ball. It's basically a Gundam series if Dragon Ball characters are in the show. So yeah, basically that. So yeah, this is the front of the box, side, nothing right here, and a real good artwork of the, or a picture of the metal build itself, the model itself, the God Gundam. This is the back of the box, bottom, and top. Basically, this one also includes the I think it's the Burning Gundam second. I think that's the name of this figure. Might be in the manga. I'm not following the manga. I just watched the show. The show was really, really fun. But yeah, I prefer the Shining Gundam. But yeah, God Gundam is also a good figure. Can't go wrong with this one. Let's check the content of the box. Looks like we are going to be here for quite some time, because yeah, this Burning Gundam have a lot of things, accessories. let me set aside the bags for now because I'm quite a bags figure guy. I do want to keep my box pristine condition. So yeah, I'm just going to set it aside first. So this is the tray that comes in the box. This is the ring. When the Burning Gundam or God Gundam uses special moves, I think this is the one he used for hyper mode. Kind of forget the terms that they use in the show, but yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful ring right here. Let me open the clamshell for you so you can see how beautiful this ring looks. There you go. Really nice ring you can attach at the back. I'm still not sure how to do that, but we'll figure it out later. So here's the manual, and as you guys know, for the ones who've been following me, whenever I have a new figure, I don't usually use the manual. I keep it pristine. I don't want to open the manual. It keeps your it keeps the value of your figure, or at least high enough when you decide to sell yours. So here is the other accessories. There are 10 hands right here, so 12 including the fist. I think there should be a fist figure in the mobile fighter itself, but yeah, here is the, I think, core lander. I'm not sure if they also call this core lander, but yeah, before we open this, it comes with 2 beam saber effects, 2 tomahawk effects, and the Burning Gundam second wings, the core lander, an extra V-fin if you ever broke yours, 2 shining Gundam hands, and 2 Burning Gundam hands or God Finger hands, Shining Finger and God Finger, yeah. And he comes with a holding hand. I'm not sure why it comes with 2, but maybe because of the size of the accessories, but yeah. So, and there are 2 extra accessories here when you want to use when you want to convert the pole into a nunchuck. I'm not sure how that one works as well, but I hope I can cover everything in this video because there are a lot of accessories that needs to be covered. That's why I didn't open it. Sorry, I should. Okay. For closer inspection, this is the core lander, I think. I'm not sure what they call this figure, but yeah. This one attaches to the back of the mobile fighter. Does the cockpit open? I'm not sure. Maybe the cockpit doesn't open, but yeah, the booster, I think the booster should move, right? Let's check. Yeah, the booster can move when you transform this one. And you attach this one at the back of the Burning Gundam. Let's check the extra V-fin. It's really good that they provide you with one. Just be careful with your figure and hope you won't have to use this replacement. the God Gundam or Burning Gundam hand, the Shining Finger hand, and this may be a telltale sign that they are going to release a Metal Build Shining Gundam. I do want that more than this, but this one really, you really can't go wrong with this figure. This is a really nice figure. I just want the more boxy type of a robot. So this is part of the wings for the God Gundam second, or the Burning Gundam second. How do you? I'm not sure how to. Yeah, you just pull this one out. There's a peg right here in the hole right there. Pull this one out. I'm not sure how to open this one. Oops. Yep. You open this one from these here. Yeah, there's, I think it's just a friction fit. I don't see any pegs right here. But yeah, you can use this as a axe, tomahawk, not sure. Yeah. Like the Sazabi, I think. Use that one for that mode. Let me touch this one first before we move to the other accessories. This one is for the nunchucks. Just, how do you pull this? Yeah, pull them very carefully because the peg is so small. So you have to be really careful using this mode. So this one can be converted to a stuff. Be careful with how you align this one, because the pegs are so tiny. They are so small. There you go. There's your pawl. There is your pawl for a power pole. Sorry about that. There you go. I'm not sure if you can, because they have a dagger right here. Oops. That doesn't sound right. How do you? I'm not sure how to. How do I use this? I'm not sure how to get that one out. Let's see in the other side if we can. Yeah. Yeah, this is supposed to be a dagger, but that doesn't sound good to me. I don't want to break my figure because this is a $400 US dollars figure. Yeah. And to transform this into a nunchuck, get one of these right here. And you just attach them like so. Now you have a nunchuck. Can make it smaller, but this is how it should look in the manga, I think. Let's put it back right there. And let's leave this one out. I might not be able to demonstrate how the dagger looks. That's the sound of when I was pulling that one is kind of scary. I don't want to mess with that one. I'm too afraid I might break my figure. So yeah, let's not bother with the dagger. Let's put him aside for now. Then let's put it there first. He also comes with a standard Metal Build display stand. I just wish it was other colors besides white, because this kind of display stand will definitely turn yellow in time. This is not the display stand that I want. Should be black or at least red, yellow maybe, not white. This is kind of scary. It's definitely going to turn yellow sometime, but yeah. And here is the adapter for the ring that I showed you earlier. So yeah, the other parts I'm not sure. I'll just figure it out later. It comes with those. Not sure how to use those. And here's the other part for the display stand. Same as these two. Yeah. Let's cut that one short because this is just a display stand. Let's put him aside first. And now for the main event. I'm going to lower the camera because I'm actually standing and I'm shooting that one because the box is pretty big. Let's lower this one so we can take a closer look. Here is the main reason why you want to buy a Metal Build God Gundam. Unfortunately, it only comes with a clamshell. I'm not a fan of this. They could have just given us the standard styro that they kept using prior to him. I'm not sure if there are any Metal Build besides the Burning Gundam that comes in a clamshell. And this is a big disappointment for me because it's already $400. You should at least given us a styro than this. This, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this clamshell. Fortunately, for a premium product that's been made by Bandai, I was expecting that this should be in a styro, but yeah. Anyway, here is the God Gundam or the Burning Gundam, and he looks amazing. Let's see. It looks really good. Let's take those out first. Be careful with the V-fin. It's quite large. Let's take those out. I was originally planning to sell this figure, but yeah, I might keep it if they are going to make a Metal Build Shining Gundam. I would want to keep this one so I can recreate a specific scene in the show. Let's see. There is our Burning Gundam. I had a couple of Metal Build in the past. I used to have the Metal Build Strike Freedom, the OG. Fortunately, I sold that one, and after I got that Metal Build Strike Gundam, I bought a, they call this the Metal Build Double Riser. I'm not sure if I did a review on the Metal Build Strike Freedom, the OG. If I haven't uploaded any videos of that, might be because it was part of the corrupted files on my old mobile phone. Because I did do a record. I did record quite a lot of toys that got corrupted, and yeah, it's a shame. So like the Soul of Shogoken Daisujin, I had to re-record that one. I'm just checking for other issues because yeah, I know I already inspected this one, but I still want to check if I missed something else. But yeah, sorry about that. Here is your God Gundam or Burning Gundam. Oh, forgot to set this one aside. Let's see. There you go. Our Burning Gundam. He is quite heavy, expected as how the Metal Build works, because the inner frame of this one are all die cast, but the outer part are made of plastic. I wish they just integrate a metal or die cast outside the inner frame. But yeah, I really cannot complain that much because maybe that's their selling point. The heel is pretty weird. It's I'm not sure if it's aligning properly. But yeah, I'm trying to make him stand properly because I want to do a size comparison later on. So yeah, I'm just checking if there's something weird with the articulation. Anyway, yeah. He feels good to handle. That's yeah. He really feels really good to handle. Based on what I know on the metal build, because I did have the strike freedom, and I think the metal build strike freedom, um, his quality is better than the double riser. And with this in my hand right now, even though I don't have the strike freedom anymore, I can definitely say that the quality of this one seems better. As we should expect, because this one is a modern figure. It came out last year, 2025. And the original Strike Freedom, I don't know, maybe it came out around 2016. I'm not really sure if 2016 or 2014. But yeah, definitely a better quality. Because yeah, the Strike Freedom I think should be my benchmark. Because when I had the double riser, the quality is really not that good. But this one seems to have upgrades all over the inner frame. Before we attach the lander, let's do the articulation of the mobile suit first. Um it's like a normal figure. A ball joint right here. You can lick that far. Yeah, not really that far up, that far down. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but I don't want to break mine because this is my personal copy, by the way. Yeah. There is a shoulder Vulcan right here. I think that's the name, right? Shoulder Vulcan. Shoulder Vulcan right there. Yeah. It had a single ball joint, a shoulder Vulcan right here. You can open. Arms can definitely rotate 360, but I don't want to do that. Bicep swivel. Double joint at the elbow. Really nice bend right there. There's a rotation here at the wrist, or sorry, forearm. You can a ball joint at the wrist. You can move this one part forward for the final attack, the burning finger. You can do that. Ab crunch. Can look that far forward. Oops. So stiff. I don't. I'm not sure if he can move far at the back because the V-fin kind of. I'm having a trouble with the V-fin. I don't want to force it. I might accidentally break the V-fin. But yeah, there's a mechanism right here, a hinge, and another hinge right there to do the hyper mode. And as you can see, there is a gem right here, which I believe it's the King of Hearts logo in the middle, inside the gem. Really nice attention to detail. The front skirts, as we saw earlier, can definitely move, and you can separate. There's a ball joint here, and the ball joint also right there. So yeah, you have a bunch of articulation in the front skirts. At the side skirts, it's also in the ball joint, so you can see right there. At the back, you can move them that far. forward. Both the back, the side skirt. Yeah, side skirt can only move. Oh, he can move that far as well. Really nice. And there's a movement right here. It's in a hinge. I'm not sure if this one have a drop down mechanism. I don't think so. But yeah, your hips or your legs can kick that far forward. Not sure if that's enough with how Domon moves that far back. Really nice kick at the back. A. Can you kick more? I'm not sure. I don't want to force it. I think he can only kick that far to the side. He might be able to do a split, but this is my personal copy. And I'm more of a, what they call this, static. I only post my figures as a static standing pose. I don't actually do crazy amounts of posing because I don't want to break or damage my figure. Anyway, that's the side. He doesn't seem. It doesn't seem he can do his proper split. Let me double check that first. Yeah, he cannot do a perfect split. That's fine. I don't mind. Knees can bend that far. Really nice bend, in my opinion. I just hope that this isn't how it should. I was hoping that this one, for any one of you who are familiar with the master grade, when you bend the knees, this one also moves up. And there is a space right here that you can also do more of a bend, but yeah, maybe they are trying to be as accurate as they can in the show, but I'm not really sure. And the tie, I don't like the look of the tie. I'll show you later what I have in mind when what I had in mind when they announced this figure on what they should do, but yeah, too bad, but not really a deal breaker for me. You can still get this as long as you want the figure. Now, how do we? I forgot a tie swivel right here. You have a tie swivel. And for the feet, you can definitely move forward that far, really far. Move back really far as well. You can definitely rotate this one. You have, this one should have a ankle rocker, but it's so stiff I'm not going to force it. As you can see right there, there's a hinge. I'm not sure if it's showing the camera, but there's a hinge right here that should be a ankle rocker, but it's so stiff I'm not going to force it. And he's going to be in this stand anyway if I display him. A ball joint at the back for the shin or the ankle armor, whatever you want to call that one. And one of his feature for the transformation. Yeah, it's so stiff as well. You can open the back of the legs. Reminds me a lot of the Hot Toys Iron Man Mark II 2.0, which I haven't done any review of that figure just yet, but yeah, he also have this feature, just a hinge that shows all the boosters at the back for the hyper mode. Now we covered all the articulation for this figure. That's complete the look of our Burning Gundam. And why is it so loose? This one is so loose. It's bothering me how loose that one is. Yeah, it's so loose. I don't understand. Is it broken? And it came off. Let's see. This one just came off. Things like this are making the review a lot longer than it should. Yeah, but it's still loose even if I attach that one. Is it not the right size? That's odd. Let me check this first before I move in the articulation. Is this a polycaps? Maybe it's a polycap that came out loose. Yeah, it looks like a polycap. I'm really scared to do this one on camera because the figure is upside down, so the Viffin is looking at the table. This one is just loose. This should be easy, but yeah, I'm so scared because of the Viffin. I'm not sure if I can even remove the head to do this like a normal gunpla. This looks really bad. Sorry if I'm taking a long time to do this one, Maybe I'll just snap it first. There you go. Really scared. If he fell, then the head may break. So yeah, sorry it took a long time to do that. I'm just trying to fix his post first before not again came out loose again. Can you just stay there? Thank you. Anyway, there. We fixed that. So let's proceed with the video. I'm not going to cut that part because yeah, maybe that will happen to you guys. So yeah, I'm not going to cut that part so you can know what to do. Let's put this aside first. It's weird because it's a metal build, but it's just in a polycap. That's really weird. Yeah, let's complete the look of our God Gundam. Before we proceed. So to attach this core fighter in the figure, you need to pull that one out like so, because it's supposed to be like this in the lander mode, but you need to pull that one out so you can proceed in forming this one. I'm not sure how to call this, but yeah. Then bring down the boosters at the back. These are articulated. It's in a hinge. It's not in a ball joint. It's in a hinge. This one, this blue part that we just transform, it's also in the hinge, and this one as well in a hinge. So yeah, and let's attach him at the back of the God Gundam so we can complete the look. Why are you so tight? Is it supposed to be? Oh, I see. You have to be in a specific position before attaching this one. Okay, that's fair. Now that is the complete look for the Burning Gundam. Really nice mobile suit. Really nice mobile fighter. So yeah, his wings are also in the hinge, like so. Oops. Anyway, that's fine. The wings is in a hinge also here for obviously the transformation. Yep, that's for the transformation. And obviously you can fold that one. So yeah, it's really nice. This figure looks amazing. If this is just the Shining Gundam, I would be so satisfied right now. Because the my favorite Gundam or mobile fighter in the show is the Shining Gundam, the Spiegel, and the Devil Gundam or the Dark Gundam. That's my favorite um, mechs in the show. Those are my definitely my top three, but he's definitely in the top five. He's next to Dark Gundam or Devil Gundam. He's definitely right there. But yeah, this figure looks really good. There are just things to think about, like the obviously my own nitpick, the polycap right there. That should not be a polycap, but yeah, I can understand that because this one is just plastic. I know, but shouldn't be loose out of the box. That's definitely weird. He should have been more tighter because this one is tight, or at least tighter compared to this one. This one, I move it a little and it snaps out of the polycap. Really, really annoying. But yeah, I don't I don't want to tarnish the reputation of the Metal Build that much, or specifically the Metal Build Gundam. But that one really irritates me. Anyway, for size comparison, we are going to move the camera up again. For size comparison, here he is next to the Soul of Chogokin Boldest 5. Oops. This one is, yeah, this one is loose because this one is the vintage, not the 40th. Yeah, I want to use this one instead of the 40th for one thing. This is not a chrome. There's a big gap between the two. Yeah. Not sure where he should be in your collection, but if you are buying this and you are a diecast collector, yeah, there is a big gap between the two of them. Now, let's put the Volts 5 aside first. Don't worry, we'll have other size comparison. Here is next to the Action Toys Mighty D4 Massman Grade 5. I think I uploaded him last in my channel. I haven't uploaded the others yet, but yeah, here he is next to Grade 5. He is now too big when he is beside Grade 5. And for just a standard comparison, for a standard figure, here he is next to the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Goku. The games begin. He's not that big compared to Goku, but yeah, I don't think he should. I don't think he should be part of your Dragon Ball collection, even though they have powers in the show. Kind of weird, but yeah. Then moving up the camera again, because I want to do this comparison. Here he is next to my next to my big boy right here, the DX Shigokin VF1S. I'm going to stand because this one's not working. Really hard to do that. Here he is next to the VF1S DX Shigokin Macross Roy Fokker with the super parts, the TV version super parts. This one is still my favorite figure, even though I have a bunch of figure that's more expensive than him. Yeah, this is still my favorite right here. If you are wondering why I took out a Macross when obviously they are out of scale, it's because Macross is supposed to be a parody show of Gundam. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, there you go. And I want to do another comparison. This one for kaiju lovers out there. Here he is next to the SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla from the movie Godzilla vs. Kong. They are the same height. So you now have, if you have a SH Monster Arts Mecha Godzilla, you now have an enemy for your Metal Build God Gundam. I know it's not from the same show, it's a kaiju, but yeah, you can do with your own headcanon. And before we move on, I have two more size comparison. Here he is next to the last, or not the last, because I have one that's waiting to be uploaded. But before that, this is my master grade Gundam XX. I'm going to hold it up first. My master grade Gundam XX. Unfortunately, Gundam XX is a lot smaller compared to the Metal Build God Gundam. Not a lot, but yeah, there is a bit of height difference right there. And the last figure that I'm going to show isn't actually the same scale, but yeah, here is next to the Shining Gundam, the Gundam that the God Gundam replaced. This is my favorite mobile suit or mobile fighter from the show. I really want a 1/100 scale of this figure, not the old master grade. Now that I have this, I do want a Metal Build Shining Gundam, definitely, because they look really good together even though they are out of scale. This is the first mobile fighter or mobile suit of Tomokazu from the show. I really like the look of this figure. I know I'm glazing a lot, but that's how I really feel. This one should have come first. Now, let's move on to other parts of this video. I know this is quite a long video already. It's almost an hour. I hope I'm doing justice with this figure because yeah. Let's now use this one. The wings from the G Gundam second. Just pull this one out. Pull those out. They are just pegs. No need to worry about them. Attach this one right here. I might not be able to demonstrate how the other one works, the O-ring, because it's already almost an hour. So here he is next to the Burning Gundam second wings. Really nice wings as well. I forgot to demonstrate that. Maybe I'm just going to return that one before we finish the review. Yeah, his wings looks really great. Really good. As you can see, because I took this one out, he's not there. But yeah, really amazing wings. Now, because I'm trying to cover most of it, I'll return it to the normal wing. Normal wing of the Burning Gundam. And demonstrate how good he looks, because I still prefer this wing even though that one looks great, because this is how we remember the Burning Gundam looks. I think there are mechanisms right here that you can pull, like so. Ooh, really scary about that one. Maybe I'll take him out here first, because that one's really scary. Pull this one out. Oops, not that. But yeah, pull this one out. You expose those gold things. Pull those one out. And I suggest you do the same. Detach this core to the mech, because you might break the Vifen if you force it while attached to his back. So yeah, now you can see how amazing this figure looks. Really nice. But to complete the look of this figure, let's set him down first. I want to do this. This is so stiff, but I really need to show this before I end my review. as a fan of the show, we really need to show how this one looks. For doing the burning finger, God finger, there's a hinge right here. Push it here. Then this one, assign them like so. So you can see right there. Sorry about that if it's wobbling. Assign those right there. This one should also, I think this should, is it on the hinge as well? No, it's not. Just open this one out, I guess. Want to show this one before we end the review, because I'm not going to display him in the base. I don't have a space to display him in the base. Hold on. We are almost done. Because this is a figure, I know I said earlier I'm not posing my figure that much, but we can forgive how this one should look. Taking a long time, I know. Bear with me for a bit. Oh, I forgot. I'm not sure if there's a butterfly joint. Yeah, there is not. So, yeah. No problems right there. Just want to do some posts with this figure before ending the review. I know I'm not doing justice for not bringing him in this stand, but this is how he looks using his special move, the Seki Haten Kyoken. He looks really good. Well, anyway, yeah, maybe let's try it in the stand. the I want to do justice with this pose, but unfortunately, I'm not sure if I know how to assemble the stand. So, since we are already an hour long in this review, anyway, let's just do this. To assemble this stand, let's see if I still remember this one. Bring this one out. This one should be attached here at the back. I think. Yep. Can you extend this one? Can this one be extended? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you can. Can extend that one. I'm just not sure earlier how, but yeah. Attach this one here and should be supported right here. There are indents right there. They will be like they will serve as a peg hole. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if this one, yeah, this one does not extend. That's the problem. But I guess we can do this one. I'm not sure why. Let's do that first. Now this one on the other hand, if you want to attach this at his back, I think it only works like this. Oh, it's so stiff. Now I'm afraid of breaking this one. It's so stiff. Just be careful with this part right here. And you just... Sorry about that. My cat is scratching my bed, I think. I'm not sure how this one works. But let's see. It's not a tight attachment, I think. But yeah, you can definitely attach this one. And I might have attached it. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Since we are already past an hour, let's just finish this with how this one should look. It should go there. I'm not sure how this one works. Yep, you attach that one, this small one, the other white part right here. You should attach it here, and that would hold them into position. Now for the other clear parts, there are 3 right here. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this one out. I'm not sure how to do it, so yeah. You attach this part right here over here. How does it go? Did I I'm not sure if I attach it properly. Sorry if I'm taking too much time. I'm not really familiar with the figure yet. So let's see how this one works. Ouch. Sorry about that. My cat is scratching his litter box right there. How does this one? Should be here, right? Oh, I see. This one attached right here. And this one should be attached like, yeah, right here. Oops, why is it hard? There you go. Sorry about that. Doing a bit of puzzles right here. Then you attach this one, this part right here. Attach it here at the ring. Then you just, it's not a secure fit. That's what's worrying me. Anyway, then this one, oops, see, it seems not really secure. That's the problem. Is there no other way to? Oh yeah, I just haven't pegged it in properly. So you have to peg it all the way. Then there's a peg right here that you attach at the back of the God Gundam. And it's really scary. Scary little peg because I'm not sure if he can hold it, but yeah, it looks like that. So yeah, we finished our review. Really sorry it took this long. I had to figure out how to use the stand. It took me quite some time, and we have the problem on the ankle as well. Yeah, that's not secure. That's not secure enough for me to display him. I'll figure it out later. It's something like that. But there you go, guys, for watching. This is Amaki this guy. I'll see you again, guys, on my next toy unboxing. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Really good Segi Hatten Kyogen right there. Thank you. Bye bye.